You've owned this since October. This is painful, right?
It's terrible. Yeah, it's just terrible. The stock's down 50% in the last year. They just can't get a break. The power business continues to slide, as you said. Cash flow continues to slide, and the sad part is the rest of the business is actually pretty good.
You have a buy on it,
Yep.
so you thought something would happen. Obviously, what went wrong, and are you patient enough to wait for whatever it is that you thought was going to happen to finally happen?
Yeah, I'm patient. I mean, our target price is a 2-year target price, and I do think it can get back to the price we were just at a year ago. I do. I don't think the fundamentals are permanently impaired. Cyclically impaired for sure. I mean, power is going to be tough. It's going to be another tough year in front of us.
What's the problem there?
Combination of lots of things. I mean, people got really excited about U.S. gas,
gas
right?
turbines.
And so you add a lot of capacity around really all the major competitors, and then demand.
The demand has dried up.
Yeah, demand's gone, and it's gone for another 2 years. I mean, it's not coming back tomorrow.
Should we be further concerned about the dividend, which they recently cut? But no, there's no more cuts. You're confident.
Open cash flow targets again.
You're not worried at all.
No, I'm not worried about the dividend at all. I mean, look, if they can't execute it at a level of cash at $6 billion and above, then this management team probably needs to be replaced. I don't think we're going to get to that point.
The stock seems to trade on the power business, and you think it's bad for the next 2 years. So why isn't this dead money?
Well, because it's a $13 stock, right? I mean, you've got an asset value here, probably 2x to 2.5 times the current price. There used to be a thing called value investing that we all used to do once upon a time. Remember back before this momentum stuff, where you'd buy things like this? I think you just have to be able to look out 18 months or so, and you'll start to discount that turn in power. Power probably bottoms by the end of this year. So I don't think it gets worse in 2019 versus 18.
You point out that the history of industrial companies that have gone through transformations is pretty positive.
Yeah.
That they really do turn around.
Yeah.
So take me through some of that history.
Well,
which is part of your thesis, I'm sure.
It is the thesis. Otherwise, it's dead. But we have seen this at Honeywell. We saw it at Honeywell. In fact, I went through the misery in Honeywell in 2003 when I was recommending that stock for a while, and then we saw the turn there. We've seen this at ITT. We've seen it at Teico. We've seen it at 6 or 7 key industrial names over the last 15 years. And normally what investors get wrong is they mistake the cyclical decline for a secular decline, right? I mean, that's 90% of the time that's what they miss. And in this case, it looks like there's some secular challenges that gas power is going to be challenged for a while, but I don't think it's permanent. I don't think tomorrow we're going to wake up and say that we don't need electricity anymore.
There's an opportunity cost, though, to owning GE, obviously. I mean, you choose GE and you're not going to choose another industrial. Is this, in your coverage universe, are you the most bullish on GE, or is perhaps there another industrial that could offer some pretty decent returns? I mean, we heard from Honeywell, not exactly the same space today, but they raised their forecast for the 3rd time.
Yeah, well, luckily we have a buy on Honeywell as well.
As well,
right. I mean, that's a stock. It's a stock. Luckily, we've gotten right over the years, but I think that's a very fair point. But it's also to my point earlier about the death of value investing. I mean, it used to be that if you really want to make a lot of money, you bought Honeywell at $19 back when Dave Cote took the job, or you buy GE at $13 when Flannery's turning around. I mean, that's the reality. If you really want to make a lot of money in the S&P, you got to buy this stuff when it's really on its tail.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.